update for you. Man, I had a rough afternoon. Where did I leave things last? I think I was waiting to get loaded there at Toledo. Yeah, that was a frustrating load. I mean, I think I waited maybe 3 hours, maybe more, before they started loading me. So I was just frustrated, you know, just wasting my time. And then, you know, by the time I left there, I only had about an hour and a half of work time left. So I picked out a pilot, I don't know, 80 or 90 miles away, thinking I had just enough time to get there. And then as I tried to get out of Toledo, they're doing a lot of road work there on I-75 and a lot of the exits around there. So, you know, the exit I needed to get on was closed, so I had to meander around for 10 or 15 more minutes to find a way to get on the freeway. Just frustrating. Anyway, I didn't even get any footage of the load yet. I was so frustrated. I didn't want to film anything. So anyway, I'm on I-80 heading west now. I've got the pilot. I've got a parking spot reserved at the pilot there at I-80 and I-69. And in fact, I'm probably going to be a few minutes short of getting there because of that traffic delay, all that detouring and all. So I'll probably have to pull over once I get close and go on PC for a few minutes. I mean, my GPS says it's 56 miles till I get there, and I've only got 53 miles of time left, so it's gonna be close. And then this load delivers in Sterling, Illinois tomorrow. I'll still have probably 5 or so hours to drive tomorrow to get there. And then, you know, that'll be Friday morning. So cross your fingers. You know, it'll be time to see a home load. We'll see what happens. Anyway, frustrating afternoon. Gee whiz. Had to wait, then the traffic, frustration. Anyway, that's all behind us now. But yeah, this load, it's you know, just these big sacks. I'm not even sure what's in there. I'll try to look at the bill of lading later. You know, and another thing is, once you get loaded in there, you know, you throw straps over the load, 2 over the fronts, 2 over the backs, 1 on everything else, and it's got to be tarped. But they want you to scale out and leave the property and go out on the road there to tarp, you know, because they don't want you taking any more time in there after they've taken all day. And, you know, it's safety hazards and whatnot. They don't want you up on your trailer on their property. So anyway, once I left there, I had to go out on the road and climb up there and do the tarping. Yeah, just a frustrating afternoon all the way around. So hopefully tomorrow will go a little better. In the meantime, I'm cruising west in Ohio. I think I'll actually cross out of Ohio and into the very northeast corner of Indiana, where this pilot is. So anyway, I'll hit you up later. Good morning, everybody. Friday morning. Just thought I'd give you a little footage of the road here. It's still early in the morning. It's a few minutes before 6 a.m. I just kind of swung around the southern edge of Chicago, you know, from Indiana. I've been driving already for, oh gosh, about 3 hours. Got a pretty early start this morning. Flipped over from Eastern to Central Time. Got about 2 more hours to go to get to my destination in Sterling, Illinois. Woo! You know, on days like today, it helps that I worked in the newspaper circulation business for so long, because I'm used to getting up early in the morning. Newspaper business, at least some of the jobs in the newspaper business, especially on the circulation side, required early morning abilities. Oh, so anyway, I wanted to mention a couple of things. One is that I had a comment from a viewer a couple of days ago asking if Maverick gave more time off if he stayed out longer. Like if he stayed out for 2, 3, 4 weeks at a time, did you get to take a longer break? You know, like maybe 4 or 5 days off. So, you know, I wasn't real sure about that, because I'm on a cycle where I get home every weekend, you know, in most cases. So I asked my fleet manager, and he said that basically you earn an extra day off for every weekend you stay out. So, and he actually sent me, emailed me a page of the policy, Maverick's policy on that. So if you're really interested in that, the details, send me an email. You know, I always have my email somewhere on the video, and I can send that document to you. You'll have it, instead of me trying to explain it all properly. But and you know, too, one thing is, you know, Maverick has a USA division. You know, I'm in the Midwest region, and the Midwest region basically is on a schedule to get home every weekend, unless you just don't want to. But we also have a USA division that is on a cycle of staying out for at least 2 weeks at a time. So, you know, if that's the kind of thing you want to do, then, you know, you might want to look at the USA division. So, yeah, I guess the simple answer to that is yes, you can earn extra days off if you stay out longer. Oh, let's see, what else can I mention? You know, I'd like to mention once again, in case you didn't catch it earlier, but you know, Monday or Tuesday, Maverick sent out a message to the fleet announcing that we were going to be getting a pay raise beginning next week of 3 cents per mile. That goes for everybody, even, you know, new drivers. So if you're thinking about coming to Maverick, you just got a pay raise as soon as you hit the road. And also, they're increasing our tarp pay. Right now it's $35, you know, if we have to tarp a load. But starting next week, it's going to go up to $50. So that's great also. So that means since the beginning of the year, or the end of 2020, we've gotten, You know, in early January, we got a 2-cent raise per mile and a $10 increase on the TARP pay. Now we're getting another 3 cents and another $15 on the TARP pay. So, you know, just in a matter of 5 months, we've gotten a nickel per mile raise, and the TARP pay has gone up $25. So that's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you, Maverick. But that goes to show you, and I talked about this a little earlier, maybe last week on a video, but you know, this is a good time to be getting into the trucking business. I mean, you know, drivers are in demand. I see it everywhere. I hear it on the radio. I see signs everywhere. Even the gas shortage over in the southeastern part of the state this week, they were talking about how part of the problem was going to be getting the drivers to haul the gas. You know, and there's a shortage of drivers. So anyway, something to think about. And one other thing I'll go ahead and mention. I got a call earlier in the week from one of the fleet managers that supervises driver trainers. I don't think I mentioned this yet, but you know, he was saying, hey, you know, you've been with us over 2 years, your numbers are good, you know, have you thought about being a trainer? You know, and I've thought about it, but not really seriously, because I've always felt like I enjoy my privacy, and not that I wouldn't enjoy training people. I think I would. It's just, you know, the thought of having to share this space with somebody else all the time hasn't really appealed to me yet. But I've been thinking about it. And one interesting thing, you know, as I'm making these videos, that might give me a new, well, it definitely would give me a new perspective to put out there for everyone. If I could get trainees, you know, that don't mind being on YouTube, I could film you know, the training process. That would be kind of a new twist and pretty interesting. So I'm thinking about that a little bit. So all right, well, enough talking for now. I still haven't showed you a picture of this load. I'll try to do that as I'm getting it untarred, just so you can see it. So anyway, stay tuned for more.